Hey guys, today is June 3rd, 2019. Chef Minnie in the house. It's about 7 p.m. I did not sleep at all last night. And I decided to cook some lettuce wraps. This is going to be like a spring roll type. Kind of like what we had yesterday when we ate the spring rolls with the catfish, but we're gonna cut the carbs and have it with my butter lettuce. I did this with tacos before, so if you guys want to see that, you can check it out right here. But you know, with butter lettuce, you can make many dishes and so many options to do and choose from. So today we're doing beef and shrimp. Okay. Yesterday we had vinegar broth kind of shrimp deal. Today we're gonna do grill because I feel like, you know, I had this craving for it, and as I was walking outside of the restaurant yesterday, all these like shrimp and beef were grilling, so I was like, oh my god, cravings! So what I did was just sauteed the beef and shrimp with my special French butter, and that's about it. Just very little butter, not too much. I mean, if you want more butter then you can, but for me, I'm just gonna keep it minimal. I did forget to take off the tails, but Brian likes tails, so it's okay. I'll just take mine off separately. Our dinner, this is our first meal of the day, okay? So I've been snacking on pistachios, fiber bars, drinking soy milk. I also light up, my husband actually lighted up. Actually, I requested him to light up the candles so that I could feel a certain way, and it's making me feel good. It's making me feel relaxed, and the flowers also add to the touch and zen. All right, so time to eat. Bon appetit. Brian's gonna cook some cauliflower because it feels like he needs more carbs, but I think it's fine with me. And I'm gonna add some chili flakes. Do you want some, Brian?
Sure.
I don't know if Vietnamese people use this, but we try something new. Let me take the tails off. Do you want the tails?
Yeah, put it on my plate.
Oh, it's hot. Let's wait a little bit. Here is the 2 dishes. 4 for Brian, 3 for me. Bon appetit.
Thank you.
I am forcing him to eat with me, as some might say. I'm torturing my husband. Anyways, the weekend is over, and usually on the weekends I tend to respond to my comments on YouTube. I don't want to get backed up because if I don't respond on the weekends, then it gets added up and then I might forget, and so I don't want to like not respond to people on my channel because it takes time for you to make a comment, so I want to be able to come back and comment and respond to you and engage with everyone. So yeah, just reading on some comments. Some of them bothered me a little bit. For me, it's really hard in terms of like trying to accept certain people. Like, I've been singing in the industry for the longest time, and I can deal with, oh yeah, she's ugly, she's short, she can't sing well. Those things, like, you know, whatever to me. But when people say false statements about my life, I kind of get a little bit of an itch, and I try to like respond and try to clear up the situation, but then realizing that being out there and putting myself out there, it's hard to like cope with the situation that you can't please everyone no matter what you say. So my husband has been trying to like basically block me and ignore people's comment like just completely all morning. So I'm like very itchy and very antsy, and it is a learning process. It's something new for me being in this platform. I've been in the singing platform, but for me in this platform, it's kind of like, why would someone say that about me? You know?
That's what they think.
I know, I get it. That's what they think.
Or they're just being mean.
So that's why I'm trying to like figure out like, hey man, that's not cool. Let me try to explain to you. And they're like, oh, I don't even like her. No matter what she says, I don't like it. So
you
I'm
don't
like,
have to correct them though.
I know, but that's something about me. I feel like, but they're wrong. But then, you know, it's like a back and forth kind of battle. So, and for me, I just have to get used to this like situation and deal with all these things that come at me. So I feel
Where's
like
the tails? Oh,
it's
I'll get it later.
It's kind of like for me to, you know, build a better tolerance and just not be like bothered by it, which is really, you know, for me it's like, ugh, what? Okay, I'm forcing him to be in this relationship because it's so miserable.
I'm a philanthropist.
Eat up.
Okay.
Now, okay. I want to make you as big as a balloon, like me, so we can roll around like Oompa Loompas. Bon appetit.
Thank you.
How's
Tasty.
the food?
I like it. I'm trying to balance with this so I get full faster.
I think I overcooked the shrimp a little bit.
It's okay. It's crispy like
It's like a little bit like shrimp jerky. My bad.
not jerky.
I think I was afraid because it was frozen. I wasn't sure if I cooked it all the way because you're supposed to defrost it, but it felt like it was kind of defrosted. I don't know. And Brian was getting hungry, so I really wanted to hurry up and cook something before he gets a little bit like
Grumpy? I don't get grumpy.
not grumpy, but he gets like, oh my god, and he gets snacky. He starts snacking. He's like, oh, I ate too much, and then my food's ready. He's like, maybe later. And I'm like, no, you gotta eat it now, because I like to have my food being eaten right away because it's hot. I don't like it being cold. This is really messy, but I think it's a healthier choice, and it's almost like Vietnamese and Indonesian style combined, because Indonesians eat with their hands.
Vietnamese does too. They're spring rolls.
Well, spring rolls is like already wrapped nicely, but like to get your hands dirty like this, like all the juices flowing out,
Oh yeah.
that's what Indonesians do.
That's good.
So this is a marriage kind of dinner.
Marriage? I think it's better than yesterday's catfish.
You like this better than yesterday's catfish?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any sauce.
Mm-hmm. This is pretty saucy.
Anyways, very simple, easy recipe. You cut a little bit of the carbs and it tastes just the same. Like, even better because you feel better after eating.
Like we don't even need the spring roll. This is healthier. Faster. This meat's also better than the meat they gave yesterday.
The meat yesterday was very, very thin.
Yeah, it's still a difference. This one's chewier, but tastes good.
You think it's chewier because I overcooked it too?
No, it's thicker.
I feel like I'm overcooking everything because I want everything cooked for the baby.
Yeah, I mean, it's thicker. If it was undercooked, it'll be chewy too.
Maybe we need like better meat, like ribeye or something.
No, the meat's
I think this meat is short ribs.
Yeah, meat's good. I'm saying it's only because it's thicker.
Was the cauliflower necessary?
Gets me full faster.
So last night Brian was sleeping and I was so jealous. I looked at him and I was like, oh my god. I didn't want to bother him because he doesn't get much sleep either, and any ounce or hour of sleep is like gold to him. So I left him alone and then he went to work and I finally slept for like maybe half an hour and he didn't leave me alone. He woke me up. He's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh, damn.
The baby was kicking.
So technically, I'm being tortured. Alright, I'm gonna finish up our meal and then tonight I'm gonna finalize my music video for play and send it off to coloring. I could do coloring myself, but I feel like it'll take me a little bit more time to get the color that I want. I don't want to spend that much time on the coloring process. Or maybe later in the future when I do just music videos, instead of like singing on shows and just doing it for fun, then I'll really pick up the coloring. But for now I want to be able to work with my colorist, which I absolutely love. His name is Trevor Dirtschi. He's got a few projects lined up for him this year, so I promised that, so I can't just go back on my word. So we gotta get that ball rolling. So we're topping off our dinner with the Paris for Her tea. This one has caffeine in it, so I can just have a little bit, 12 ounces. So I asked Brian to get me some tea that doesn't have caffeine. I feel like I could drink more liquids when there's a little bit of flavor. Water is good, but after a while it just feels so like, so I need flavor in my life. And Paris for Her feels good, especially with the flowers. Yay! And candles. Want some?
Yes, I do.
Here you go. We're relaxing and Brian's doing law school, listening to his lecture. I feel like I'm part of this class. I swear I could pass and become a lawyer. This sneaky guy.
I could pass out.
You're gonna be a great lawyer because you're so sneaky.
This thing is boring.
When he was a kid, he was a major class clown, and he was jumping on tables and like being a smart aleck, and his teacher wrote on his paper to send home to his mom that he was a smart aleck. And his mom, she didn't really know English well. She was like, Brian, what does she mean, a smart aleck? He's like, oh, she means I'm smart, mom. And she was like, oh, good for you, son. Swindled his own mom.
Oh yeah.
This guy is the devil. Okay, one last check before I send it off to color. You guys didn't get a chance to check it out. Check it out up here, just the audio. Music videos coming soon. Alright, so I'm starting to crash. It's about 9 p.m. I spent the whole day just on my YouTube channel trying to respond to comments, and I was going back and forth with this one girl, and I just thought to myself, I can reason with this person because she's kind of like saying all these weird things, and I'm like, okay, wait, that's not right, let me correct you. But then Brian was like, you know, man, you shouldn't spend your time on someone who already has their mindset on something. And I didn't listen to him, and it's kind of like one of those things where you have to go through it and learn it in order to be like, okay, you're right. I shouldn't have spent my time today bickering back and forth, because in the end, it was like talking to a wall. It was like this person was a different kind of crazy and delusional. So it was like, okay, I gotta put on record right now that from this day forth, I will not respond to any haters and trolls. It's like it's not worth my time. If it's constructive, then I'll be like, okay, you know, thanks for the feedback and I'll try to be better. But if it's just straight up like, you know, then I'm just gonna be like, ignore. I gotta put on record, because when I put on record, I find myself to follow it more often than when I don't. Like, it's kind of like when I email myself, admin, you have to finish this song by 1 week, and then I email myself, and then when I had that on record, I check my email and I go, okay, you told yourself and you promised yourself you would finish the song within 1 week, and that's how I get my songs done. You gotta put on record. You hear that?
Okay,
What else would you like on record?
How much I love you. Sometimes you forget. How many babies you're gonna have? 2 or 3. I'd say 3, but we'll see.
Okay, on record, we're having 1. Okay?
That's a lie. I refuse this record.
Okay. Anyways, I'm very like tired. I'm very like, my brain is just really everywhere, and I get really talkative, and I get really like, when my sister always says this to me. What do I get when I'm really like tired, babe?
Delirious?
Yes, I get really delirious when I'm super tired, and I tend not to think straight. So therefore, I'm going to crash right now. Like, it's been a whole 24 hours no sleep, and I've been trying to hold on until 12 tonight so that I can really, really crash, but it's really like coming down on me right now. So, yeah. Also, I read on another comment where this person said that I was a North Node Taurus and South Node in something. I don't know what it was, but I was listening onto the YouTube video of the girl that sent me this link. Listening to it to see if my, what do you call it? Birthstones, Brian?
Fairy tales.
Fairy tales. I don't even know what it is, but I can't even think of it right now. But when I do, I'll say it. But was listening to that, and Brian was so annoyed and upset. He's like, "What the hell are you listening to? Oh my God, turn it off, turn it off!" And he honestly gets super annoyed with superstition or like believing in like past life and karma. He doesn't believe in any of that stuff. So his motto is just, you live your life and things will turn out the way it turns out because of you, not because of what things are set up to be. So he was like on a rampage and was like, turn it off. I thought it was kind of interesting. There were some parts that were kind of like me and some parts that, you know, were kind of off, but it's really just something fun to listen to and see if this reading is right about me. But yeah, I had to turn it off halfway because my husband was super annoyed. But thank you so much for sending me that link, and it was just kind of a little bit of fun for me today to get my mind off things and listen to this person talk about North Node in Taurus. Zodiac, there you go. My zodiac sign, North Node in Taurus. Anyways, thanks for sending to me. It was fun to listen to, and I gotta go to sleep. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Say bye. He's busy with law school. Before I go, he was on my belly and talking to baby Scooper and was asking him, give me a kick if you think your dad's going to pass law school. And the baby was like, pow, like really hard onto his face.
He knows.
So he's basically saying, Daddy, get your shit together, because we're not playing around now, okay? We're not wasting money on school just for you to fail. Did you hear that? On record. Pal. He's on my team. Okay? You gotta pass it. Alright, so now, goodbye.